Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christian. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good day, good night. Wherever you are, whenever you're saying this, I hope you are good. So guys, we're gonna do a pick a card reading today because you guys were definitely still craving the pick a card readings when I did my last video, a couple videos back, talking about that I wasn't, using tarot cards anymore. A lot of you said you were still gonna miss the pick a card readings, but we can still do pick a cards with the oracle readings, and you know it's gonna be a drag. Anytime I'm doing any type of reading, divination, download, you know it's going to be a drag. So get ready for the read. We're going to be talking about everything that you can expect for this month of June, more so about preparation and getting into June. What I'm going to be doing the first week of every month from here on out, I'm going to be doing monthly preparation readings for $30. So if you're interested, check down below at the top of the description box to see how you can get a private reading. It's going to be about how you can prepare to step into June, what you need to know to step into June, and what's going to be resolved for you in this month. So happy June, everybody. I hope you guys are feeling good as we're moving along. I can't believe that we are halfway through the year already. It's so crazy how fast time is flying. But yes, guys, let's go ahead and get right into this message. As always, if you want those private monthly prediction readings, you can check down below. If you want to book other sessions with me, live sessions, tarot classes, anything like that, check out down below in the description box. You'll find the T to everything down there. But yes, I'm going to show you guys the card selection. As always, we have 4 piles, and I did something a little bit different with the card selection. Usually I have all the piles turned over, but today I had one card flipped on top, and that one card on top is going to kind of symbolize the theme for the message. So let that card on top lead you. As always, let your discernment lead you, and let's go ahead and get right into these messages for June. Psych, I can't get into the messages in the card selection yet until I show you guys the cards that I'm using today. You guys have often been asking me which decks I'm using, so we're going to get into it. So today we're using the Divine Abundance Oracle deck. All of these decks can be found on Amazon, by the way. We're using Angel Answers, a fave of mine. You guys know I'm always using this deck. We have Work Your Light as well, the Work Your Light Oracle deck. I'm using my Energy Oracle cards, and lastly, the Tea Leaf Fortune card. So kind of my standard Oracle cards in rotation, but let's go ahead and get started with the card selection, guys.
All right, everyone. Here is a card selection. Remember to not second guess yourself. Pause here if you need to. Choose which one of these piles is calling to you. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, or pile 4 from left to right. After you've chosen, check the top of the description box for the timestamp, and I will see you at your reading.
Alrighty, group 1, let's go ahead and get into your message, Angel of Love. So I pulled the first card on top, of course, so you guys can get that theme, but the rest of the cards I haven't seen yet, so let's get into it together. So Angel of Love, first things first, this card lets you know that love is surrounding you. It tells you to welcome in love, to be open to love, and be receptive to how healing love can be. Group 1, if you guys are kind of anti-love, anti-affection, anti-connection, June is going to be the month to get back outside, get back to seeing your friends, get back to experience love, happiness, affection. Do more of the things that bring love into your life and attract love to you. The Angel of Love is surrounding you. You're surrounded by love. So even if you're trying to repel love, if you're not in the mood for love right now, I think this is going to be the month where you see all the different ways that love is going to be connecting with you and pushing you forward. So Angel of Love is what we have to get started off for you guys. Now let's go ahead and get into it. So we also have Yin and Yang and the Thinking Woman. Yin and Yang and the Thinking Woman. So Yin and Yang, this card represents the balance between action and rest. So I think that's something that's going to be a big, theme for you guys in June, knowing when to take a break, knowing when to get into it. And also the Thinking Woman. So I feel like you guys are going to really be possibly getting called out, this month in June. You might have a friend that's thinking about you, or even a romantic interest that's thinking about you. You may even have, a boss or somebody in career that's going to be reaching out to you, but you are definitely on somebody's mind. I think that's why we have this Angel of Love energy, because even if you're not really feeling the love right now, people are feeling the love for you. People are wanting to support you. They're wanting to connect with you, and people are thinking about you. You're on somebody's mind. Even if you feel a little insignificant right now, or you feel like it's hard for you to connect to people, there's definitely someone that is thinking about you. So let's get more insight into this Thinking Woman, guys. Let's keep it going. So we have these 2 angel answer cards. So we have get more information and no need to worry. Get more information and no need to worry. So I feel like some of you guys might have to have like a little conflict resolution with someone, whereas you could be thinking a lot about something and someone else could be thinking a lot about it, and you kind of maybe giving love a chance or leaning more into that feminine, nurturing energy is going to allow you to kind of maybe have the conflict resolution that you've been waiting on. Some of you guys are going to have your first successful conflict resolution this month. Maybe you typically aren't the type of person that really wants to see it through. You typically just like to no contact. That's your default. But I think that you're going to be able to experience some healthy communication with someone. We have get more information. This to me represents getting more information within yourself, but also within the people around you. If you're not sure of something, if you want to know something, if you need some answers, if you're trying to figure out what's going on, don't just sit there in your confusion. Find ways to understand what's happening around you. Reflection, journaling, meditation, prayer, whatever works for you. Get into it and talk to the people that are in your life. If you're wondering, does this person love me? Does this person care? Does this person even miss me? Would this person even miss me? If I just cut ties with them, would they even miss me? Ask them. Reach out to them. Allow the people in your life to show you, I care about you, I love you, I'm here for you, I want to help you. Ask questions, because I guarantee you're going to ask a question and someone is going to be waiting to talk to you or waiting to give you the information that you're going to be asking about. And also, no need to worry. So make sure that you release stress in June and that you're not holding on to a lot of stress and anxiety about whatever you're wanting to make happen in June. I think it's going to be successful for you. So let's get into some more cards. Group 1, let's keep it going. So yeah, we have misunderstanding with this wall energy, misunderstanding. So I do think that you guys are going to have a chance to, like I said, have a healthy, miscommunication with someone and be able to maybe disagree and see that go all the way through. This could be something really, really big for you guys in relationships. If you're trying to manifest new relationships, you're going to have to deal with trust issues, communication issues, compromising issues, honesty issues with vulnerability, anything that's hindering you from being completely open and honest and connecting with someone 110%, you're going to have to deal with that before you step into a healthy, loving relationship. So I think that you guys can kind of be, figuring out what you need to figure out in terms of communicating healthily, in terms of, what's holding you back from embracing this angel of love energy. So possibly working through a miscommunication this month. We also have, we have Vine. Seek out information that will help you. So we have 2 messages here about get more information, and then we have seek out information that will help you. So don't sleep on asking questions. Be more inquisitive. Actually, get off of this video, group 1. Go watch my last YouTube video about being inquisitive and then come back to this one, okay? And finish from right here. But seek out information that will help you. Be inquisitive. Ask questions. It's definitely going to be beneficial for you this month. Also, we have Purse and Beetle. Pay attention to your finances and good fortune. Pay attention to your finances and good fortune. So I feel like this goes hand in hand with the get more information. Don't just sit there and wait for the promotion to come. Ask somebody. They got a promotion coming up. Is there any way I can get a raise? Go and look on those websites. Find you a job. Find you some money. Find you a bag. Find the opportunity. This is not the month to just sit around and wait. I think that's why we have that yin and yang as well. This is a month to know when to take action and when to take a break. I think that you guys are going to be having an opportunity to have some breakthroughs in career this month. So make sure you're taking advantage of that. Possibly in something that maybe you didn't think was going to be a possibility for you. The angel of love talks about love benefiting you in all spaces. Also doing things you love, eating things you love, having people in your life that you love. Love isn't just going to be in friendships for you guys. It's going to be across the board. So I definitely think with this good fortune and purse, pay attention to your finances. Be very mindful of how you're spending your money. Be mindful of how you're spending your money. And I definitely think that there's some abundance on the way there for sure. Alrighty, let's get into these 3 cards that we have. So let's start with Unbound. This card says releasing soul patterns. This is an old deck. It's all scratched up. This says releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Now, this is heavy. This is deep. I think that this is what you guys have the opportunity to really work on and release. This is why you have to get more information. This is why your energies are saying no need to worry. This is why your energies are saying embrace love, because you're in a shadow season. Whether you're coming out of a shadow season or you're right in the thick of it and you're going to be coming out soon, you're in a shadow season. This is the time for you to realize what's holding you back, what's holding you bound, what's keeping you stuck, what's keeping you doubting yourself, what's keeping you closed off, what's keeping you cold. This is your time to figure out what is not allowing me to be who I need to be, what is not allowing me to grow how I need to grow and change how I need to change and evolve how I need to evolve. Also with soul contracts, some of you guys have had people in your life where they were only supposed to show you that one thing. So I think that another yin and yang that you guys are going to be learning this month is when to let go and when to keep moving forward in relationships. Some of these soul contracts, it's time for them to end. But some of these connections that you guys have, is going to be time for that to transition into another relationship that may still be in your life, but it may serve you in a different way, or you may have a different foundation in that relationship. So I think that your energies definitely want you to just be prepared to set yourself free, okay? And how else can you set yourself free than by love? If you let love lead you, you'll never be in a place of abuse, neglect, confusion, frustration, because that is not love. You define what love is for you this month. Stop letting people in your life say, this is the love that I'm going to give you, so this is what love is for you. You define what love is for you. You define what you want out of love this month. Also, group 1, we have the ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you and not to you. So drop the woe is me act. Drop the I'll never find love act. Drop the I must be born to be alone act. I don't think that anyone is born to be alone, because we all have interpersonal connections, whether it's romantic or platonic. Stop thinking that romance is the only way you can be fulfilled. Stop thinking that friendships are the only way you can be fulfilled. You can fulfill yourself. Your job can fulfill yourself. Nature can fulfill you. Connecting with strangers out in the world can fulfill you. Random acts of kindness can fulfill you. You can find fulfillment in so many different spaces. Research, knowledge, traveling, an adrenaline rush, doing something you've never done before. You don't have to have those, intimate connections all around you all the time to be fulfilled. You can be fulfilled in so many different spaces. I think that you guys maybe needed to be in a period of isolation, or maybe you're still in that period right now, but that don't mean you're never going to find love. That doesn't mean that you're going to be there forever. So drop the woe is me act, group 1. Remember that love is surrounding you. Remember that you are in the space where you need to move forward. And I think that some of y'all saw the angel of love and maybe immediately wanted to go past it, but you were like, you know what? This is calling me, so let me get into it. I hope you stayed and watched the tea, because it's time for you to get out of that. It's time for you to release the aversion that you have to love and to uncomfortable spaces in love, because love is love. Even if it's hard sometimes, even if it sometimes pushes you, to be vulnerable when you didn't want to be vulnerable. And I'm not saying love is abuse, because it's not, but love itself is supposed to challenge you to be the best version of yourself. It's not supposed to make you afraid, make you insecure. It's supposed to challenge you to want to be better. It's supposed to challenge you to heal more and to become closer to that version of you. That's all. You just were accepting what you thought was love, but it wasn't. So this is time to release those unhealthy attachments. It's time to get rid of that misunderstanding, break down those walls, unbound, release those things that are making you feel confused, and move forward and get into what you really want. Get into the life, the love, the happiness that you're really, really looking forward to. We lastly have play. Well, we have one more card for you guys, but we have play. This says, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. This is time to really crack your hard exterior, group 1. This is time to really challenge yourself to love more, laugh more, smile more, and enjoy life more as a whole. I feel like your energies are saying you focused enough on why you need to heal, why you need to let it go, what you need to let go, how it's affected you, how it's messed you up. You know that to a T. Now, what are you going to do moving forward? Now it's time for you to get in your action phase of that yin and yang. Now it's time for you to move forward. Get more information. Seek out information that will help you. Figure out what the fuck is going on. Figure out what you need to do today to welcome in more love and more happiness. And don't be so serious. Don't be so serious. Okay, you can have a bad day. That doesn't mean it's going to be a bad life. It doesn't mean it's going to be a bad week or a bad tomorrow. Actually, you can have a bad moment, and the next moment can be a good one. It's all up to you, group 1, okay? Ooh! And the last card that I'm going to leave you guys with is delusion. The last drag for y'all is delusion. This card says, intention without surrender can be a fast path to delusion. Intention without surrender can be a fast path to delusion. Stop telling God what you want and not being willing to realize that you were wrong all along. I want to just drop the mic there, but I'm going to go in on it a little bit. Stop telling God what you want and then turning your back on what you want, turning your back on you, turning your back on God, turning your back on everything, because you realize that what you want isn't even what you're really supposed to have. A lot of times we ask for something, and because we don't want to release what we think that thing should look like and feel and be for us, we never get what we're really supposed to be led to. Some of y'all were led to that bad person, that toxic situation, so you can realize, oh, I need to work on me. Oh, I'm not healed yet. Oh, I'm not ready yet. Maybe your intention was, God, I want to meet the person that's for me. God says, okay, well, you need to deal with this first, so I'm going to send you this person that's going to show you this so you can get who you're supposed to have. Okay? You're going to be delusional if you think you can say what you want and get it how you want it. That's not how stuff is. You're going to get it when you need it. You're going to get it when you're ready for it, but it may not come how you want it because you don't know all the things that you have to do to be prepared for that. So you are being prepared for what you're stepping into. It doesn't feel that way, but trust, you're being prepared for what you need to step into. So release that delusion. Intention is beautiful, but surrender. I think that you guys have had to surrender. You know, you had to surrender to maybe everybody turning on you. You had to surrender to maybe being in a space on your own. But now is the time to surrender again, because there's new love on the way. There's new abundance on the way, and you don't want to be closed off to that. We have to be open to whatever God brings us, whether it's isolation or community, whether it's sadness or joy, because all of it is important to our journey. Okay? Group 1, that is what we have for you guys for June. Let me know how you feel about this group 1. If you picked it and it resonated with what you feel like you're stepping into. If you guys want to get a private monthly preparation reading for the month of June, check down below in the top of the description box to see how you can get a private reading all about what you can specifically expect for June and how you can prepare to step into these energies. I appreciate you guys, group 1, and I love y'all, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys. Bless. Group 2, let's get into it. My all tied up group. Let's get into it, group 2. So all tied up, this card represents anxiety, stress, confusion, being in a space where you're literally keeping yourself stressed. You're running on the hamster wheel of stress nonstop. If you pick this is probably because this is exactly how you feel, okay? So let's get into hopefully how we're going to be releasing this tied up energy and being able to move forward. Let's get into it, all tied up, group 2. Ooh, I remember group 2 was always with my special group. So let's get into it. So for you guys, we have victory in the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. Victory in the 7th chakra. So victory, we have success. Success is on the way for you guys. There's going to be a breakthrough this month. If you've been worrying and stressing, and obviously you have been, there's going to be a breakthrough this month. So thank the Lord in advance for bringing you through it. And the 7th chakra, okay, your crown chakra. This is directly how God connects to you. This is Christ consciousness. This is divination. This is your abilities. This is your gifts. This is about hearing God outside of your stress and outside of your confusion. Some of y'all may need to go to therapy. Some of y'all may need to book a releasing session. Some of y'all may need to do some releasing work. Some of y'all may need to do a retreat where your phone is on Do Not Disturb. You're out of the house. You're in the wilderness for a couple of days. Y'all need to decompress bad. You need to decompress real bad. Your discernment, your vision, all of that is hidden beneath this all tied up energy. I feel like there's also some constrictive energy here as well. So I feel like you guys maybe have been suffocated by your anxiety for a long time. So it can be difficult for you to imagine a world where that isn't waking you up every morning, you know, but it is. It is. It's possible. And I think this is about you guys stepping into it. So we have opportunity and peaceful resolution. So beautiful opportunity. This goes hand in hand with that victory energy. Opportunity on the way, victory on the way, and peaceful resolution. It's all going to work out. It is all working out. I think that if anything, you guys need to take June to really take your mental health seriously, because y'all were feeling fucked up. Okay. You may still be feeling effed up. This is a time for you to really take your mind and what your mind is telling you seriously. If a certain job, if a certain person, if a certain social media account, if you have certain things that are bringing you drastic amounts of stress, frustration, confusion, anxiety, you need to get that out of your life. I don't care what it is. Get it out of your life. Unless it's your child. And even then, if it's your child, find somebody so you can get you a break. Okay? But you need to be serious about your mental. When you need a break, take a break. Stop working yourself to the bone, group 2. When you need a break, take a break. This peaceful resolution, I think this is all going to be a breath of fresh air, but y'all have been here before. Y'all have been here before. Okay, y'all have been stressing, hair falling out, losing weight, and then God come make a breakthrough. And you like, oh, thank you, Lord. And then you in the same space and you lose all the weight again. You just said thank you, Lord, so you know it's going to work out. You know, stop acting like every obstacle is different. Every obstacle is not different. It's all the same. It's an obstacle. And it's nothing that will be put in front of you that God can't move, okay? Let's keep going, y'all. So we have December. So we may have, this may be someone that was born in December, or we may have something, you know, coming up in December, or we may have been feeling this stress since December. Some of us, something happened in December and we're just now about to finally, you know, release it and let it go. We have mice, discord among friends or family. Okay, we have lobster, financial pinch. I think this is where the stress is coming from. Y'all have probably been having issues in your friends and family, and maybe some things not really going your way in career. That could be the source of your issues. We also have boat, money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. So literally the money don't even matter, because y'all about to win some money or get blessed anyway. Okay, get used to it. Get used to the rats and get used to the lobsters, group 2. Get used to it. Get used to it. Get used to it. The worst thing that you can do in life, the worst thing that you can do in life is to let the things that knock you down to the bottom of the ground, honey, where you got to damn near kill yourself to get up out of there. That's the worst thing that you could do, because if you do that, you are going to, ooh, Lord, am I supposed to say that? I'm not saying that, download. I'm not saying we just came through, because that was too harsh. The download that I just heard is you're going to be gone before you 60, because the stress is going to kill you. So many people have had heart attacks, strokes, have developed all kind of cancers and tumors and growths in their body, inflammation in their body that has literally destroyed their body from the inside out because of stress, high levels of stress. When you have high levels of stress, you can't even hear what your body is telling you. I think some of y'all, it's time for you to deal with your stress. It's time for you to deal with your stress. Your stress is going to take you out. It's time for you to deal with your stress. My best friend is maybe 1 or 2 years older than me, and she literally had like a heart arrhythmia, some type of heart palpitation that she literally went to the hospital for. And they were like, yeah, this is a mini heart attack due to stress because of her job. 30 years old. Deal with your stress. Deal with your stress. Deal with your stress. She has now quit that job, and she's gotten 2 more jobs that's paying her more than that one job, and she's doing less work. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen? Do you see what happens when you cut the stress out of your life? You don't cut stress out of your life and be granted with more stress. That's your perspective. You have to cut stress out of your life and say, you know what? I'm done with this. I may worry a little bit, but I'm going to give it to God, and then I'm going to be done with it. You cannot keep worrying yourself like this. Every time y'all worry, you go to 10 every time. It's time for you to deal with it. You have to deal with it. I know it's been a lot going on in your friend group and in your family. I know that's been on your back, and I know the money stuff has been on your back too. But you can't control people, and you can't control money. If you live your life saying, I'll be happy and comfortable as long as my money right and the people in my life right, baby, I don't know what to tell you. You need to go get you a prescription now and get it filled tonight. Get it filled before midnight, because you're always going to be stressed and confused and stomach hurting, stomach and knots, because the money may be funny every now and then. And the people may be funny too as well. You cannot allow those things that are so ever changing to be what holds you to reality. Choose to hold on to something that never changes. The Lord. Okay, let's get into it, y'all. Let's keep it going. You know, you have the money on the way, the inheritance is on the way, the windfall is on the way, so step into it. All right, group 2, we have leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. Stop being scared. Take a leap of faith. Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. You literally have to manifest your new life. If you don't, you're going to be miserable forever. The age of light. You've been training for this for lifetime. Stop playing yourself. You already know what you're doing. I wish I could throw these cards, but I don't play my cards like that. Come on, group 2. Come on. You've been training for this for lifetimes. You've done this over and over and over and over and over and over again. Wake up. Smell the motherfucking coffee, okay? Your life is waiting. Birthing a new creation, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. This is going to be the month where you're going to have so many opportunities, so much stuff is going to be open for you. If you don't change your life in June, then you just too scared to function. You know how Mean Girls, I said he was too gay to function? You just too scared to function. You too scared to function if you don't change your life this June. We have money. We have success. We have victory. We have opportunities. We have new beginnings. It's on the way. You have to take advantage of it. Leap. You go first and the universe will catch you. You have to go first, group 2. You have to go first. This is your time to dream your life into being. This is your time to say, I'm in control of my mind. You can't just let your stress run willy-nilly. Your stress is too deep. Your stress runs too deep. Maybe everybody else can stress. Your stress has generational roots. Maybe everybody else can stress and yada, 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 but you've been training for this, to break this curse, to deal with this anxiety right now, so do it. Anxiety has can have such a big hold of your life, like alcoholism, like a toxic relationship, like depression. Like any of these things that we feel we can't function because of these things. I have gone to the church altar and laid in front of the altar and cried many, many, many times, begging for God to take my depression away and take my anxiety away. I get it. It is fucking hard. Okay? I get it. But glory be to God. You know, we have to get to a point where we can manage these things. And we have to get to a point where we are not allowing these things to take us down, because God will give you opportunities. He will give you chances, and you have to take advantage of those things. And lastly, for y'all, group 2, we have true offering. What a word, group 2. What a word. I feel like this was such a motherfucking word. What a word. Okay, true offering. True offering takes what can be an unbearable cross and returns it to love. Period. Give your burdens to God. True offering takes what can be an unbearable cross and return it to love. You don't have to bear your own cross. You don't have to deal with the life yourself. You can ask God to help you. So ask God to help you. Get serious about letting God in your life. Get serious about it. Get serious about it. Get some therapy too if you need it. But get serious about letting God into your life, group 2. I think that this was a very serious message. But this is an opportunity for you to change your life and for you to let stress affect you less, for you to recognize anxiety, recognize those triggers and deal with them. Whatever you're dealing with right now, it's about to be resolved. God is about to take it from you, but what are you going to do moving forward? Are you going to be back in this space again? Don't do it. Don't do it, group 2. If you pick group 2 and you do this message, let me know down below in the comment section. I love y'all. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to your brain. If you want to get a personal monthly preparation reading to see how you can prepare to step into June, check down below at the top of the description box to get into it. I love you guys as always. I will see you guys next time. Group 2. I love y'all. Bye, guys. Bless. Alrighty, group 3, let's go ahead and get into your message. So we have Door to Romance. Love group. Let's get into it. Door to Romance. This obviously talks about new romance, new love, new happiness, igniting new passion of love in your life. So let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it. Of course, the reading is reading already. Oh, we got a rich man, honey. Rich man. Man holding a coin and the 4th chakra. Your heart chakra, Archangel Raphael. All right, gorgeous. Rich man, okay? If you've been waiting on a man to provide, if you've been waiting on a man to come in and say, what you need me to do, this is what you about to step into. Either that or you about to be getting a new job. Some of y'all, you definitely have some abundance coming in the way through a masculine figure. Because we have this Door to Romance, I feel like, maybe y'all man, some of y'all, your partner could be getting a new job and they may be bringing some more romance in, but there's about to be some abundance that enters your life in this romance. So this is beautiful. Now with this 4th chakra, this is all about your heart chakra. So this is the time to open up your heart, heal your heart, and reevaluate your relationship to everything. How you feel about love, music, life, death, nature, your past, your future, how you feel about everything rests in your heart chakra. So I think you guys are going to be stepping into a really, really beautiful, powerful, healthy space in love. I think it's going to be really, really transformational and just give you what you need overall to make you confident and make you want to move forward. So let's go ahead and keep getting into this tea. Ooh, so we have wait in a year from now. Wait in a year from now. So I think that you guys could be stepping into some new spaces in a year. If some of you guys have said, I'm going to be single for a year, I'm going to take a year off dating. I have a best friend that recently did that. I think that could be a good thing. There's a lot that can change in 12 months. I know we think that 12 months goes very, very fast, but there's a lot that can change in 12 months. So for some of you, this is a message to get rededicated to you so you can prepare for this love that is on the way. There's definitely some love on the way. There's like a magnifying glass on your heart right now and on the love that you're experiencing right now. So stay tuned. There's really, really some great love on the way for you guys. Let's get into it. So we have Scissors, disappointment in some affair. Disappointment, we have Frying Pan, trouble, accusations. Trouble, accusations. We also have Chair, empty. Someone is leaving your life. Someone is leaving your life. So I think that June, this is going to be a big moment for you guys to maybe see some things that you need to see. I think that you guys are going to be just recognizing what issues or blockages you have in your heart chakra, as always, so you can deal with them. We have a year from now and we have wait. So I think that you're definitely being prepared for a really, really beautiful love. So I'm going to need group 3 to put a pin in this and come back a year later and let me know what the fuck happened, okay? Because they definitely y'all going to have a hot summer for real next summer. This is going to be a healing summer, but next summer is going to be a summer of passion and love for sure. But I think that you guys may just be seeing what you need to see, knowing what you need to know about some people in your life. If you need to let somebody go, cut somebody off, rearrange some stuff, you're going to be able to see that and recognize that and make it happen. Also, we have Chair, empty. Someone is leaving your life. So be open to maybe saying goodbye. Be open to recognizing I need to let this person go. If you hold grudges, it's messing up your heart chakra. If you can't forgive, it's messing up your heart chakra. If you can't trust, it's messing up your heart chakra. And if it's based on problems from the past, deal with it and let it go. We have Eagle, triumph over troubles and obstacles. So we literally have the message that trouble is on the way. And then we have the message that you're going to triumph over those troubles. Ain't got good, group 3. The triumph is going to come over the troubles. You're going to be soaring like an eagle. Okay, what they say, that wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They that what? Hold on. I need to preach real quick. They that wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles and soar. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Stop playing, okay? You guys are going to be rising above these issues, these problems. Wait on God to bring you who you want. Wait on God to show you and reveal what you need to be shown and revealed. There's going to be certain things that maybe you wouldn't be able to deal with or understand until right now. So everything is happening as it needs to for you guys. Look at the card that we have for y'all, love. Okay, let me not get ahead of myself. Let's get into these cards before we get into the last card that we have for you guys. So one, don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? In any spaces in love where you're dimming yourself down, shutting down, not really getting what you want to take care of somebody else, stop doing that. Point blank period. Ask yourself, where are you dimming yourself in order to fit in? Also mirror who or what is triggering you. What is triggering you in love? What is triggering you? What is holding you back? What is stopping you from getting what you need in love? Ask yourself this. This is going to be what you're figuring out this month. Also, keepers of the earth, beautiful. You're not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Let me show you guys this card too up close. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. So you're going to be in a space where you know your ancestors are supporting you. You are not alone. God is with you. Okay, so just know that and trust that, group 3. And lastly, the card I'm going to leave you with, this says love. Divine source is the idea that no person, place, or thing is your salvation. Only love itself. Divine source is the idea that no person, place, or thing is your salvation, only love itself. So this is beautiful, group 3. I'm really excited for you guys. I think that you guys are going to be stepping into a new level of appreciation for love, a new chapter for love. You're going to be loving different, feeling differently about yourself, feeling differently about life, feeling differently about your past, feeling differently about your parents. This is going to be a season of change for you guys. I can't believe June is coming so hard, but June is coming really, really hard for all of the groups. You know, this is really a month to turn over a new leaf and feel differently about a lot of things. And for you guys, it's about love and relationships. So be ready, guys. Start to prepare, okay? We have wait a year from now. Romance, man with a coin. I don't know about you, but if you waiting on that, it's time to get ready to bring it in. So that's what we have for you guys, group 3. If you pick group 3, let me know how you feel about it down below. I feel like this was kind of a quick message, but I feel like you guys have kind of been preparing to step into this space where you know you have to do something differently to get what you want in love as a whole. And I think that you're in the right space to kind of step into it and make it happen. So let me know how you feel about this. If you picked group 3 and it resonated with you, let me know down below in the comment section. If you guys want to get a private monthly preparation reading for the month of June, check down below in the description as well to get into it and get your reading for $30. I appreciate you guys. I love y'all as always, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, guys. Bless. All right, guys. Group 4, last but certainly not least, let's go ahead and get into it. So you guys are my journey group. When I was before when I was thinking about doing this Oracle card, pick a card reading, I thought about putting each one of these cards, and this is my energy Oracle that's on the top of this. I thought about putting each one of these cards on top, and Journey is a card that stuck out of my mind. I knew that this was going to be on top of one of the cards, but I didn't know which one. So group 4, I'm excited to see what we have for you. This card talks about moving forward, moving on, packing up your things and getting it going, baby. She got her suitcases and she is on the way. So this is about going from one place to the next, creating a path. We also have 2 on this card as well. So this is y'all's time to put one foot in front of the other and get the fuck from where you at, okay? If you've been where you at for too long, it's time to get up and get out. Ooh! I mean, at this point, I really could just make some cards myself because it don't make no sense how these cards be aligning. Stop playing with me. I'm really hurt. Stop playing with me. We have attachment in the temple path. Attachment in the temple path. This talks about taking a more spiritual approach, taking a more spiritual journey. It's time for y'all to stop living like regular humans that don't know who God is, or start living like the magician you are, start living like the spiritual being that you are. It's time for you to stop focusing so much on the present, stop being so down about the present, and focus one on the future, but also appreciating the present. It's just time for you to see life differently. It's time for you to see life from a spiritual perspective. It's time for you to walk into life and look at situations how you know God wants you to look at them. This is time for you to change how you are seeing things. Also, attachment. What are you holding on to? What mask are you wearing? What are you faking? If y'all are people pleasers, if y'all are acting like y'all okay and y'all are not, if y'all are acting like y'all satisfied and y'all are not, this is a time for you to say, you know what, I'm not doing that no more. If I want something, I'm going to get it. If I need something, I'm going to get it. If something's weighing heavily on me, I'm going to release it. This is your time to really take care of your energy and say, nothing is going to hold me back. No mask, no idea of what you think I am. And it's going to be hard. I always tell people, once you start putting boundaries up and you start saying, I'm not tolerating this, I'm not tolerating this, you're going to be alone initially, because a lot of people don't want you with the boundaries. They want you how they've had you in their life since day one. no boundaries, no accountability. They can do whatever the fuck they want. That's what people get used to. And you can't blame them because you tolerated that once upon a time. So this is about you creating a new standard for yourself. And the people that are going to be good with it are going to be good with it. But the people that aren't, you have to be ready to let that go. Okay? But we have the temple path and attachment. So this is going to be a month of release for you. Let's get into it, guys. So we have Mountain Road. You're on the road to success. You are on the road to success. So be excited about where you're going. We have Dog, far away. A distant friend is thinking of you. So if you guys have a distant friend, maybe make a plan to see them, call them up on the phone, let them know, what's been going on. Check in with your friend. You have someone thinking of you. We have Younger Man. So this could be a younger man thinking of you or someone that you met when you were younger. Dealings or relationship with a younger man. Dealings or relationship with a younger man. We also have Bird perched, waiting for news, package, or letter. So I feel like you guys possibly could be maybe waiting to hear back from someone or something this month. We also have Compromise and Ask Your Angels. Compromise and Ask Your Angels. So this is going to be a really interesting but frustrating month for you guys. And the reason I say frustrating is because it's always frustrating when you have to sit and wait on God to give you the answers. It's much easier when you could just do what you want when you want. When you have to wait on God, baby, them people was in the wilderness for 40 years waiting on God to show them the way, okay? So it takes a long time sometimes when you have to wait on God. And I feel like you guys are going to learn how to be patient and how to really appreciate the temple path, how to appreciate this new journey. Because the temple path is a unique path, honey. It might be a slow path. It might be a path where you're in the slow lane, but you're going to get what you need to get at the end of that path. With this compromise, this is all about balance. You're not always going to be getting what you want. You're going to be compromising a lot in June. I think that you're going to be learning how to be humble. You're going to be learning that you may not get your way all the time, but that's okay. And sometimes you not getting your way is how God gets his way through you. Let me say that one more time. Sometimes you not getting your way is how God gets his way through you. I need to write that down. Hold on. Give me a second. Period. I really just have to stop and type that down. But we have Ask Your Angels. So make sure you're praying a lot. Make sure you're meditating a lot. Make sure you're reflecting a lot and talking to God a lot. Because you're going to need some help this month. You're going to want to do what you used to do. You're going to want to cuss them out. You're going to want to do how you do them. But this is going to be a challenge for you to really pay attention to how you spend your energy and how that affects you. Because as long as you stay a part of the circus, you're a part of the circus. If you don't want to be a part of the circus anymore, you have to bow out and move on from that, okay? So this is going to be a really interesting space for you guys to be in, but it's going to change a lot about you. I think it's going to be really beneficial. So we have Trust the Wiggle. What is the wiggling feeling trying to tell you? Trust your intuition. Do not deny your intuition. We also have Awakening. Energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. You guys are changing. A new way of being, integration, spiritual awakening. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? What is not aligned or needs to change? So this is really an opportunity for you guys to say, I'm not going to act how I used to act. I'm going to act new. I'm going to be new. If you guys have been getting serious about your journey with God, or if you want to get serious about your journey with God, be new. That's what God requires of us. Be new. Don't be who the world wants you to be. Don't be who your trauma made you to be. Be new. Be who I want you to be, okay? And lastly, group 4, what I'm going to leave you with, we have Reframe. This is happening for me and not to me. This is happening for me and not to me. Beautiful. So I feel like your energies really want you to be mindful of how you feel about yourself, how you feel about life, how you feel about where you're going, how you feel about where you're moving. I feel like you're in a space where you can experience so many new things. Now, you may be experiencing some mess. I think you're going to experience some mess or some frustration, but this is about changing your mindset. God doesn't want you to keep acting like, the 3D world is the end all be all and there's nothing new after this. There's no change. There's no evolution. There's nothing more you can get. It's just this and it's it. God doesn't want you to feel like that about your life. God doesn't want you to feel like that about where you're going. And God doesn't want you to feel like that about your present. You're being shown there's a new way to think. There's a new way to process emotions, pain, frustration. There's a new way to feel about yourself and about life as a whole. And I think all of these new things are going to be coming together really beautifully to create a new mindset for you. I think it's going to change how you interact with people. I think it's going to change how you feel about life as a whole. And I think it's going to be really, really beneficial. So yes, group 4, you guys are getting ready to go on a journey, honey. A journey that is really going to challenge you. A journey that's going to bring out the best in you and maybe the worst in you too. Because when we're in these lessons, we need to see what we need to change. And we need to know that we're strong enough to change. You're going to see the parts of you that are going to be healing you. and you're going to see the parts of you that need to be healed. So you are in a point of power right now to be different, to do different, to move different, to change, to elevate in a different space. And I think it's going to be really, really, really transformational for you guys. Like, this is a chance for you to have an entire brand new life. And if you've been watching since group 1, this is an opportunity for us to have a new life. I'm very, very, very surprised by how transformational these readings were going to be. I did not think that June was going to be such a month of transformation, but we are halfway through this year. And I did tell you guys that this is going to be a pivotal year because it's right before 2025, our year of 5 in the decade of 2020. So this is going to be the 5th year 2025, a year of conflict, change, things that need to be shifted. So how we handle this year is going to determine how we survive next year. So a lot of us are being prepared now with that armor, with that insight. So we're not going to be able to say, oh, I didn't know. Oh, I wasn't ready. You're getting ready now. You're getting prepared now. So get ready and get prepared. It's going to be really, really amazing. And I'm excited to see how you guys feel about everything and how everything starts to unfold for you guys. So yes, group 4, that is what I have for you guys. If you pick group 4 and it resonated with you, please let me know down below in the comments. I love y'all and appreciate y'all. If you want a monthly preparation reading, a private monthly preparation reading to see what you can specifically work on to get ready for June, check down below in the description. I'm going to be doing those readings until June 8th. But yes, I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all so much for being here, and I hope you enjoyed the read. I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys. Bless.